You have a strong desire, you have a strong motivation to want to change your physique. Like, you want it bad. You're willing to do whatever it takes. If you're that person that's like, yo, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to change my physique. All right, we're not talking right now. I ain't talking to the mediocre people. I ain't talking to the people that kind of want it. I ain't talking to the people that don't want it. I ain't talking to those people, bro. I'm talking to the people that say, you know what? The influences around me aren't taking me anywhere. My friends, my family, they don't really motivate or inspire me to become better, to build something greater. If you are that person, and we call that a higher calling, that's your consciousness calling you to be to something higher, to something bigger, to something better, right? Because, you know, if you're like me, you've seen the other side. You've seen the other side. You feel me? And once you're exposed, you can't be unexposed. So once you get exposed to something better, something bigger, something better, it's hard to kind of go back to the old way of thinking, you know. So I'm gonna give y'all three pieces of advice if you're trying to change your body. All right, number one is, the number one thing you gotta have is that desire. If you have desire, you can make it happen, because you'll look for ways. That hunger has to be 10 out of 10. That desire has to be 10 out of 10, to where you're willing to make sacrifices and you're willing to do whatever it takes. All right. The second thing is macronutrients. So you gotta get on a system, and you gotta figure out exactly how much you need to eat, and you need to figure out how to track what you eat. Everything you eat, I don't give a fuck what it is, I'm tracking it. Even if it's a fucking Oreo cookie, a fucking half of an Oreo, I have to track that on my calories. Because once you start learning the skill set, it almost becomes like something that you have to do. It becomes a part of you, right? It's kind of like, it just becomes a part of you. It's like the good habits will become a part of you, just like the bad habits will become a part of you. So when you had the bad habits, when you had the addictions, the vices, the bad habits, the good habits will do the same thing. You're gonna, you know, find yourself tracking subconsciously. So you gotta get to a point where you start tracking subconsciously, where you're not even thinking about it. You just get it done. At first, it's like, it's uncomfortable, because anything that is different or change is uncomfortable. So once you get into the habit of tracking, it's gonna become simple. All right, so track your food. The third thing you wanna do, is intense strength training. So you wanna start strength training. You wanna start breaking down the muscle fibers. You wanna focus on your legs a lot, okay? Legs are key. Core, upper body, everything. You want to do everything. You want to break the muscle down completely so that you could get those results. All right, so those are my 3 advices to getting better results in the gym. Why do you work out so much? Why are you in the gym so much? It's because, guys, without physical fitness, without proper fitness, without, you know, a fit body is more rare than $1 million. A fit body is more rare than $1 million. And if everything goes to shit in life, let's just say you lose everything, you can't lose that 6-pack. You can't lose that 8-pack. You can lose the house, you can lose the cars, you can lose, you know, the clothes, you can lose the status, you can lose a job. But you know what you can't lose, man? The body that God gave you. That's the most valuable thing you have, is your body. You only get one body. And most of you are not taking care of that body. Most of you aren't taking care of that body. Let's be real. You're scrolling on your phone. I would hate to be on the other side just scrolling on my phone being a bitch. I would hate that. You know what I'm saying? If I was always the viewer, I'm a player. You see, I'm a fucking player, bro. I play the fucking game. I play the game. I make sure I'm playing the fucking game. Bro, I'm playing the fucking game. You're just a spectator. And this is a message for the ones that don't take fucking action on their fitness. and they see these posts and they watch my stories every fucking day, but that's all you do is just watch like a bitch. Like you keep watching like a bitch. Straight up. You watch like a fucking bitch. But you don't take action, you don't comment shit, you don't like shit, you're a bitch. You're a straight up bitch. And you don't post nothing, you're a bitch. You're a pussy if you don't post nothing. Straight up, you're a fucking pussy.